Bro, where's the power? This is Lance with BH/BayBiasBoxing. We will start off with the disclaimer this week. I am not a boxer, nor have I ever been a boxer, nor do I practice or have fun going in the ring boxing. So me, I have the utmost respect for people at the highest level who box, because boxing was named the number one. So that means it's matching football, of course baseball, rugby, all the above. So we talk about these boxers here on BH/Bay Bias. Yes, I'll be biased towards the Bay Area. Why lie? But we love these fight. We love the fight game. See that? That's Winky right there. One of my favorite fighters. Al Heyman's at the fight too, by the way. Speaking of Al Heyman, it looks like he will be part of this lawsuit after all. Word is he might even take the stand in a plea bargaining deal. So we'll see. One day it's looking bad for Floyd. Next day it's looking like, hey, they moved some money to the side. I think on both accounts we can honestly say that it was something funny here, like the Epstein files. Maybe that was a bad choice of references, but yes, it's some hidden stuff in these files. And looks like Floyd is on something here. We gonna say it, man. Zoof, what's going on here, man? I think you have a pretty good product. I think Pro Box TV's better, but they've had a little bit more time, less money. I think they got better fighters. To say what you said, Dana, was malicious, was mistimed, and kind of like Mauricio, the man you made fun of.
Okay, last thing, don't
The sport has been out there for over 100 years. And there's plenty of guys that are involved in the sport. There's plenty of money in the sport. Eddie Hearn and his dad have a lot of money. You know, it's not like they can't compete. They can't compete because they don't know how to compete. There's no vision there. You know, I don't know how else to explain it other than that. And listen, I'm sitting here, my third fight in. I'm either right or I'm wrong. We'll find out. I keep saying it over and over again. At the end of the year, judge us by what we've done this year. We're 3 fights in and people are asking all these questions. And this Suleiman guy is incredible. He's incredible. He is absolutely, he's the greatest PR guy for how fucked up boxing is of all time. He's incredible.
It's like you're not reading the room. Not reading the room at all. To say that Zulfikar was any better than a club show would be mistaken to me and you and to the audience out here. Radio Raheem has a very valid point when he says, if you're putting this out like gold, what happens when you get a better product out there? What are you going to say? I'm not as harsh on criticisms. I just think they should have did more for locals. To get the field up in there. You know what I'm saying? 50% off. But let's see what he does when he gets to Michelob. I'm a Vegas resident now. Of course, I'm from the Bay Area. So I like to see like something like the Zuffa thing. I think it could blow up. Let's keep it real. But it has to be done right. It has to be, and it also needs to be built organic. What I mean by that, get you a strong Vegas crowd of Zuffa fans. I'm not gonna wear those uniforms, but I might get a Zuffa shirt, a Zuffa hat. But to run the same model as you did as the UFC, yeah, it's successful. But I mean, we won't even go into the Muhammad Ali Act right now because I don't know all the particulars of it. So I don't like to speak here or there on stuff that I don't really know nothing about. So what I do know is $142 for a ticket on a Sunday. That's the cheapest price in there. The best seats are $700. I better meet everybody in the whole for that 700. Let's keep that real. Drinks need to be included. My hot dog or my hamburger or my nachos. That's got to be the whole kit package. That's for one ticket, 700 to 142. Dana. I mean, I guess I got it, but am I gonna spend it? No. I'll be watching on Paramount. That's just me though. So you see somebody like Keyshawn Davis. That man went to the house that was in the movie that street they set up in L.A. where they got the house blocked up for Craig from Fridays, and he went there and did the whole scene where Debo got knocked out looking out for Debo because Devo Dev. He's a wanted man right now, in a good way. People see Devin Haney, they see money. You see Bill Haney, you see money. I hope that Sean Haney going into this realm of becoming a professional boxer understands what he's getting into. Because if I can't get to Dev, your dad's constantly talking trash. You're catching the heat, Sean. So that stuff that happened in New York with Tiger, and Tiger, you are the money here, should never happen. Yeah, you run your mouth a little bit, you talk trash, but you do it respectfully. Tiger, you're the money, man. You're an Olympian. You're a factor at 147. We see you at the weigh-ins. You're making your a presence. You helped train for the Shukar fight when he fought T.O. So you're getting good work. You're getting good looks in camp. Don't do nothing like that, man. That's a crash out mission. You're the money. So many people depend on you now, Tiger. So you look at Keyshawn and that whole situation with Devin. I don't know where he's going. Are you the A side, the B side? I'm a Keyshawn Davis fan. It seems like I'm really critical on him right now because I can't get a read on somebody you like. He's the first person, like I said, I met him in the parking lot coming into the Haney Lomo fight. I ran into him. He was driving a car, full of energy, loved him, great cat. Had seen him once or twice on ESPN. Now to see where he's at now, nothing but love for Keyshawn. So he was just on the Cam MMA show. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So I always say this, I pushed up on do a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like, it's boxing, it's sport, you know what I'm saying? But I could have did it in another tone. You know what I'm saying? Just in another tone. So I'm going to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I take accountability for that. But the fans see that he's still young. And the fans see that he's just not at that level yet. And it's like, if I fight him now, it's like me kind of like picking on a little kid. I will stop Abdullah, bro. I will stop Abdullah. Facts. And I know him, like, I want him to keep being successful. I want him to keep doing what he's doing. He's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? All the brothers behind me take care of the family. You know what I mean? So I really want to fight him right now, honestly.
And he said some, once again, wise words. Let me take the glasses off. Do I like Abdullah Mason? Yes. Yes. Do I think he got hit too much in that fight? And do I see the reoccurrence of him getting hit too much? Yes. But he looks like a lot of these young fighters out here. They put themselves in situations where they don't have to. We're going to go outside the ring with all the emails, the back and forth DMs and stuff like that. Like, I don't like when people say he's got bad girl energy because he's a man. He's the alpha. He's one that 1%. But you can't be doing all this. You know what I'm saying? But I do get it though, because you get the Jake Paul effect, and he does say he's a YouTuber now. You see Shakur. I think he is on that level now too, because he seems way more mature, when I saw him on the Najee Cigar Talk, that was probably the dude that I saw in my mind when I first saw him fight on Top Rank. Why, when I met Raul, we were talking about boxing. He found out I liked boxing, and I told him I was a big Shakur fan. That was before he got me the tickets to the Edward De La Sante fight. Yeah, I heard after the fact he had broke his hand. He wasn't feeling well that night. He does mention on this on Najee Cigar Talk that his hand was broken, and so he had to.
Well, that was terrible. I have one hand, bro. Look.
You know what I'm saying? But on the same token, if everybody wants to say how bad Shakur looked and how good De Los Santos looked, why didn't he hit the phone gas? Take advantage. That man only has one arm. Everybody tells you how great Shakur is at range. Believe him. If somebody tells you something over and over again, believe them. So, do I believe Tim Tszyu really felt that that man should have kept going in that fight when he said his eye, when he couldn't see? I believe it. In his mind, he thinks that's the right thing. That's his brother. He knows what he went through with Sebastian Fedora. I'm saying his name wrong, Sebastian. But this thing, if he had somebody in his corner like Stitch, but he's a warrior, kept going, blood down his face, has not been the same fighter since. To me, he looks still when he goes to fight some cats in his hometown of Australia. He looks good out there. The first one he took a little, I think he got hit a little bit when he fought that Spencer dude. I think he took a little bit too much punishment. I think he got hit too much in that fight. I think his wife, her face kind of showed that too. But he's a warrior. He's a zoo. His dad was that dude. When he knocked Zab Judah down and knocked him out, hit the ground, got up, and Zab thought the fight was still going. Ricky Haddon, the man who beat him. There's only one Ricky Haddon. Well, his brother is coming back in honor of him for one memorial fight. Respect. So, like I said, Shu York has made his case to fight Brandon Lee Figueroa. She didn't even find the belt. Brandon just won the fight. Went over to Liverpool, England. Knocked out Nick Ball in the 12th. Celebrated like he's supposed to. Andrew Kane didn't think the same thing though when he came in and kicked somebody from his corner in the ring because they thought they were celebrating too much and Nick Ball was still on the ground. That's Andrew Kane right there. Right there, the Nike shirt on. He fought in the fight right before this one. I get it. You probably saw like energy from when he fought in that fight. Best 2 rounds I've probably seen in boxing. I'm going to say definitely this year because it's still early. But I could go back probably my whole lifetime. Those 2 rounds were reminiscent of, in my eyes, that division, Tommy Hitman Hearns and Marvin Hagler. Watch it. Watch the tape. Andrew got knocked down twice, body shots. Who survives after a body shot? Barely makes it out the round. Comes back the next round and knocks the Latino fighter out. But then he does something totally stupid and almost started a riot. Like my man Bernard Hopkins did when he was in Puerto Rico with Tito when he threw the Puerto Rican flag down. Real good fight. Gary Russell L. Or Gary Anwar Rell. Well, Gary, god dang it, the youngest Gary Russell. He fights this week on the Golden Boy card. Fight was originally supposed to be on that Jake Paul, Tank Davis card, but you know what happened there. They say Tank that Warren stuff wasn't right. I'm just saying, that's what they saying. Joshua the Rocket Edwards, the heavyweight. Much needed energy in the heavyweight division for Americans. He fights on this card. I think he's the second person on the card. They didn't make the main card either, so that undercard, they're on that one. So shout out to Golden Boy for putting on a great card. I know you're going through a lot right now, Oscar, but you did put that other fight together that I'm so happy for. We will see Keith Sims Jr. back in the ring again. He's fighting Honorable Barbosa, headlining the card in Anaheim, I believe it is. We got Gabby Fendora, Sweet Poison. She's going to be on this card. And Oscar, too, is on this card, too. So this is, right now, it's looking like it's very stacked. Really stacked card. Like I said, another heavyweight. Richard Torres Jr. She'll be back in the ring for fight for the interim title coming up. That's the date right there. Let's have fun with this, man. We got some great fights. Hopefully I'll get some good footage this week to show you guys behind the scenes of this Golden Boy promotion. I don't think I'm going to get the press pass. I still haven't heard back from him. I might do some more follow-up tomorrow's Wednesday meal of the week. But like I said, I felt like they usually tell you should do like 2 weeks in advance. I did it last minute. But I'm learning. I'm growing. 51. Having fun with this, man. So, this Lance with BH/BayBias. Ding! And I'm out. Take care of the mental, man.